you saw the post, you placed your comments and headcanons and questions into it for some reason, even though I stated headcanons. But anyways, I am now going to share with you some of my favorite what was commented on that post. And can I just say, some of you guys were really dedicated to this comment section. Like, I was surprised at how long some of your comments were. So I appreciate your dedication to the topic. So if this video does well, I'd love it if you send more of your questions. I'll try to answer them the best I can, but enough beating around the bush, let's get to the video. Now, this question from Dryan MC says, the ninja are supposed to inherit their elemental powers. Why do they get it from Lloyd? Now, I said this in a previous video before, but here's my headcanon for how the original 4 ninja powers work. So, in Season 1, their powers are already within them, they just need to unlock it, and using the golden weapons allows them to use their abilities without mastering their abilities. Since the moment they lost the weapons from Garmadon, they were unable to use it since they've only been using their powers with the weapons, like ever since Jay used it to fly, used it to travel electrical wires, Kai used to jump through fire, shoot fire, Zane used to create the ice wall, and also Cole with all his earth stuff and quaking. So, the same thing happens with Lloyd. In Season 3, when Lloyd uses the Temple of Light to give the rest of his golden energy to the other ninja, that power acted as a new form of the golden weapons, allowing the ninja to use their power without former training. So in events where they lose their powers like in Possession, it's because Moro cut them off from the power, and cases like Asphira draining Kai's power and how he got it back is a case of Kai just having to learn how to use his powers without the need of the golden power. So, yes, they still inherited their powers from previous elemental masters. It was just that the way they decided to learn how to use their powers was done in a different way than most masters like Nia or Sora. So Zanko YT gave me a bit of a long one, but here it goes. The infamous She's With Us scene from Crystallized actually makes sense when you think about it. Lloyd was probably more skeptical and distrusting towards Garmadon because most of his life, Garmadon wasn't there, and best to say the least, and Season 8 and 9 was the final straw of that. As for why he wanted to trust Hirumi, it's probably because 1, she was his first crush / possible romantic interest, 2, his first impression of her was pretty positive till the whole reveal, and 3, maybe he gets her pain of losing her family or something. Now, here's my take of the She's With Us scene. I will say, your points of saying you felt some sympathy for her was because of her upbringing in life, but how I think most people saw this scene is that Lloyd is still in love with Hirumi and was just willing to betray all of his morals and lessons just so they can be together again. That is just not the case. Throughout the second half of Crystallized, it's very clear Lloyd's interest in Hirumi is rather non-existent. He doesn't fumble his words with her, he's not showing any signs of crushing on her, he's already moved on from her in a romantic sense. The reason why he does the whole She's With Us thing despite everything is not because they're a thing now, it's just because she picked the right side this time, and I guarantee you that Hirumi was shortly arrested after this moment, with Lloyd only being happy with the fact that she decided to change her life for real this time without putting up an act. They are not a thing. Sorry I went a bit off topic, but that's my take on the She's With Us scene. Now, here are 2 headcanons from Nikini Storm, and the last ones that I want to highlight today. Up first is, the reason why Cole loves cake so much is because his mom used to make cakes, so eating cakes helps keep her memory alive. Now, for one, I really like how sweet this sounds, pun intended. Cole subconsciously having cake as his favorite food because of his mom just sounds like a very beautiful but sad thing to have for his character. I can really see this being an actual thing in the show and could have easily been addressed in Master of the Mountain. It makes complete sense why they didn't do it because it would have already taken up a lot of time from the 11-minute episodes, and they can just do the scene they already did and have it be just as effective. I'm rambling, but basically I approve of this headcanon. Now the next headcanon from Nick Inney is, Garmadon is still around during Dragon's Rising and is searching for the ninja, just hasn't had any luck. Knowing Garmadon, he's probably having the equivalent of a Wolverine strapped to a nuke meme side adventure somewhere in the merged lands that he doesn't even have any time to think about the ninja, where the only one he's probably thinking about is Lloyd. This has already happened twice in Ninjago canon. When Garmadon first escaped the underworld, he decided to become king in the realm of madness to gain extra arms, and the second time, after the events of March of the Oni, where he went on a self-reflection journey in the form of a 5-issue comic book series, where he gets caught up in events that can probably work as a 3-season arc TV show. I have not read the Garmadon comics, but I know there is a lot of stuff that has happened in those books containing multiple new locations, characters, and races in the Ninjago universe that expands the world. So yes, I think Garmadon is technically looking for the ninja, but he's most likely caught up in a side mission that's delaying his time. That's all the comments I want to talk about today. You can still send your questions and headcanons in the comments of this video or post. I'll get back to them if they catch my attention or if this video does well. Okay, that's it, bye.